many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning. Happy Thursday, live from Beaver Creek. I'm Ashley Prill. I'm your reporter out and about in all things Beaver Creek Village style. We'll also have Molly in the studio. We have Michelle out on an epic morning. So it's going to be a great day. We're so glad that you're joining us here. Now, it's a little bit chilly first thing this morning, and I was seeing some images of snow up on Vail Pass. I was watching my buddies over at 9 News as I was getting ready for the show this morning, and they were showing snow on top of Vail Pass. And as Elise and I were driving up to Beaver Creek, it looks like the bald spot has at least a little bit of snow or frost. We couldn't really tell, but it has changed and it's definitely chilly out here. Now, with that in mind, we only have 2 more weeks of our gondolas and chairlifts running on the weekend. So if you are excited to get out and have a fall experience at the top of the mountain, you want to do it in the next 2 weeks. So the way this is working is over at Vail right now. You can head on over for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They have both Gondola 1 and the Lion's Head Gondola, or the Eagle Bond Gondola, running. And they start at 9:30 in the morning. The Eagle Bond Gondola, that's the one in Lion's Head, will be running until 5. And then Gondola 1 over in Vail Village will be running until 4. So you can still go up for this weekend and maybe have a great meal at the top of the mountain, take some pictures, do some hiking around, and really enjoy just the scenic gondola or chairlift ride. And then here at Beaver Creek, it's only open on on Saturdays and Sundays from 9:30 to 4:30. So just be aware of that, and it's only through September 29th. Now, coming up here on Saturday, Zoo Salmon takes over Beaver Creek Village, and this is all about some great food, great conversation, great live music. It goes on from 4 to 8 p.m., and Spinfany will be the musical artist that will be taking over this week. Now, not only do you have the live music, but you also have these just delectable small plates that are really cooked up by some of the finest here at Beaver Creek when it comes to our culinary opportunities. So you'll be able to, kind of peruse, pick out the plates that you want, and then there are communal tables where you get to enjoy this incredible alpine feast. And again, it's taking place this Saturday from 4 to 8 p.m. right here at Beaver Creek. It's called Zoo Salmon. And Molly, listen, I know that we both love some good food. We love some good wine. And from what I understand, we have so many opportunities to do this even before we get to Saturday. So let's tell everybody what our lineup is for the weekend, shall we?
Yeah, so our lineup is looking real good between Zoo Salmon and the harvest party that's happening this Friday. We're going to be eating really well, Ash. We're going to be drinking really well, and probably more than we need to, but you know what? That's okay. So the harvest party this Friday, such a fun event, and for a really good cause. It benefits the Eagle County Charter Academy, and so that's at the Eagleville Pavilion from 6 to 9 p.m. again this Friday. And what it is tastings from the Vail Valley's all-time favorite restaurants, over 40 wines from around the world. There's going to be live music, a silent auction, all the things, and tickets are on sale at Beaver Liquors right now for $50. So if that's what you want to do with your Friday night, Ashley and I just might be there. Also, this is your last chance this weekend to partake in an Oktoberfest celebration. This is the 3rd one in the Vail Valley and your last shot. So this is happening in Vail Village. They do it right, okay? This celebration has been voted in the top 10 best Oktoberfest events in the country by USA Today. So they are not messing around. We're talking bratwurst, schnitzel, pretzels, beer galore. They have Spaten on tap, which is one of the few approved beers from the original Oktoberfest in Germany. Helmut Fricker and his band will be there. You can do some dancing. You can participate in some contests, whether that's the beer eating the beer eating, the brat eating contest, the stein hoisting contest, all the fun things. And then, of course, Good Morning Vail is happening every day. We are here 7 to 9 to keep you in the loop on all of this fun stuff. And we've got a fantastic show for you today. We are going to learn how to have an epic weekend with Michelle. She's over in Edwards. Ashley's up in Beaver Creek. We're going to talk more about the harvest party. And of course, we'll have a look at that local weather forecast, which is coming up after the break. So don't go anywhere.
Introducing a boost to your workout water. Electrolytes meet vitamins B, C, and E. With no artificial sweeteners, this is the new Propel Vitamin Boost.
Have you ever felt rug love? Shop at Rugs Benedict and find the rug you love for any room in your home. Our selection of imported, handmade rugs is unmatched, with over 1,000 beautiful area rugs in stock. You can find rugs to fit any room at any budget. Rugs Benedict in Avon has been serving the Vail Valley since 1972. Finding beautiful new area rugs has never been this easy and affordable. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know rugs.
The electric vehicle market is booming in the automotive industry, and that's why I'm excited to have Brian Hannigan from Holy Cross Energy here to tell us a bit about a new program you guys have to help increase adoption rates.
Thanks. Our Charge at Home, Charge at Work programs introduced last month provide access to electric vehicle chargers for our members at their homes or in their workplaces to help them use electric vehicles and take advantage of the technology that it provides. Our chargers are free, they're covered by rebates, and we'll work with electricians to help get them installed. We'll cover the installation, the warranty, and the maintenance over a 3-year period, all that in exchange for a flat monthly rate that appears on the members' bills. So it's a great program.
Just easily subsidized over 3 years, so essentially free chargers.
Free chargers, yeah. And so all they need to do is visit our website and start the process there.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Brian. I appreciate it. Check into Holy Cross Energy's website, adopt an electric vehicle, and help saving the planet one car at a time.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and a kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8. Streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
You are looking at a live shot right now of Wildwood over in Beaver Creek. Oh my gosh, you can see it's going to be such a beautiful day. You can kind of see the sun coming up over there to the right and peeking up over the mountains, and it's just going to continue to rise throughout the morning and hopefully warm things up a little bit. Our mornings are feeling cooler and cooler. We're really experiencing that fall chill in the air, both in the mornings and in the evenings, but we can expect some really nice weather today and through the rest of the weekend. So let's take a look at what's in store. Today, the high is 62, so despite the fact that we will have some of that sun, it is going to be cooler than it has been in the last couple weeks. You know, we're really moving away from the dog days of summer temperatures and moving into those fall temperatures. So as we approach the 8 o'clock hour, we're seeing temperatures still pretty low in the low 40s, but then should warm up nicely. It's going to be a little bit cloudy this morning, but if that shot from Beaver Creek is any indication, it should be nice and sunny later on in the day. Tonight, we're going to see the low drop down into the 30s. Okay guys, winter is officially coming and the sun is going to be setting at about 7:21 p.m. nice and early as well. Those days are getting shorter and shorter. And then here's what you can see around the entire I-70 corridor to the west of us in Eagle. A little bit warmer but still cool, some cloud cover, low 60s in both Avon and Vail, and then in Denver still pretty warm down there as well and nice and sunny. So that's a look at that local weather forecast. But let's head on over to Michelle Seamer, who's in Edwards doing some epic morning fun and see what she's up to.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
Now, I am on the Eagle River Trail system here, and I'm just on the bike path in Edwards here, and they have all these little trails that go right off. We're gonna go down there, and this is called a riparian environment. And in the Western United States, there is only 1% of this type of environment. And it's basically special riverbanks where vegetation grows. And everyone likes to think of Eagle County as ski resorts and mining, but the first people who came to the Edwards area were ranchers, homesteaders looking for some free land. So Edwards was first settled here by two ranchers in 1882. And if you come just off the path here, you can see a lot of the old ranching equipment, and not only some of the old ranching equipment, but you can actually see some of the original structures. Now, this was all known as Berry's Ranch until 1887, when the Denver and Rio Grande Railroad established a station out here. And so then the tiny community over by Lake Creek and Eagle River changed its name to Edwards after a Red Cliff resident named Melvin Edwards, who later went on to become the Secretary of State for Colorado. So a really cool area right off the bike path here. And since we're talking about our early ranchers here in Edwards, we're going to find out a little bit more about the harvest party next.
Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
There's something fresh going on at the Coyote Cafe. Sip an all-natural margarita and share some Coyote nachos. Really hungry? Jump into these fresh sizzling fajitas or one of our classically prepared Mexican dishes. Try our fresh, never-frozen half-pound burger, classic blue cheese, or go ahead and throw a little bacon on there. Not enough? You gotta try the signature Chili 14, 7 fresh peppers and 7 dried chilies combined to blow your mind. Freshen things up at the Coyote Cafe, Beaver Creek's first restaurant and bar.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
We are just seeing the cutest dogs this morning as people are making their way to get their morning coffee. And, you know, if you want to feel like you are a local and also have a great time to kick off your weekend, tomorrow night from 6 to 9 p.m., the Harvest Party will be taking place in Eaglevale. And this is your opportunity to taste over 40 wines and also get to know your local community members and benefit one of our local schools, which is really cool. And the the founder of the event, he was on the show yesterday, and he was talking about how this is something where, he and his wife started this years ago when they had dogs, and it was a benefit for the Humane Society. And now that they have transitioned in their lives and they've had children and their kids have been going to the local schools, they really wanted to support that as well. So that's why this is going to be benefiting some of our local kids and our local schools. So let's learn a little bit more about the Harvest Party.
You will always find amazing food, wine, and people in the Vail Valley. David Courtney, the owner of Beaver Liquors, has taken those three things and made them into a great event.
Well, originally when we started this event 16 years ago, we did this for the Humane Society. And my wife and I, our household changed dramatically. We have 3 children, so now this is done for our kids' school, which many of these restaurants, their children also attend.
The Harvest Festival is more than just wine tasting. Some of the Valley's best restaurants serve up their favorite dishes paired to specific wines.
So when you walk in the door, you're gonna see some of the Valley's top restaurants serving their best dishes. These chefs are all secretly competing against each other. And then come and sample 30 different wines from around the world that retail between $15 and $60. This is what I would say is a no-brainer.
We actually have some bruschetta with carpaccio. So carpaccio with bruschetta with arugula salad and a truffle aioli. And right here we have our specialty, which everybody loves. It's the burrata. It's made with ricotta cheese and mozzarella, drizzle of olive oil, little salt and pepper, and over ciabatta bread.
Only 60 people attended the event its first year. Now it draws more than 300.
Because why wouldn't we come? It's a walking distance from home, and it's got lots of food and lots of wine, and it's fun. You see all your friends.
What a fun evening. I mean, great wine, tons of food, beautiful evening. What's wrong with that?
My children go to ECCA, so I'm excited to support the cause and taste some great food and have some great wine with my girlfriends.
The Harvest Festival is an evening of outstanding food and delicious wine, all for a great cause.
I love wine and food, and this is an event that's close to my heart. Like I said, we started this when we used to do 60 people, and now this event grows to 300 every year. So, at my kids' school, I mean, it's good to support children.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Glenwood Hot Springs Resort. A whole new side to water.
Ooh, I don't know about you guys, if you just saw that highlight reel of last year's Harvest Party, but it's got me salivating. I am starving now and very excited about that event. And a really great way to kind of maybe detox a little bit after an event like the Harvest Party is to head on over to the Glenwood Hot Springs, where you can relax, you can warm up on these sort of chillier fall days and get some of the fun out of your system, perhaps, from events like the Harvest Party. But so let's take a look at what the weather's going to be today. Like I said, it's going to be a little bit cooler. We're seeing those chillier fall days as we move closer and closer to the winter, especially in the mornings. The 8 o'clock high this morning is only 43 degrees. So it's going to be one of those days where you really want to layer up and then, of course, kind of be able to take layers off as the day warms up. But should be pretty sunny this afternoon, maybe a little bit of clouds this morning. And then tonight we are going to see that low drop all the way down into the 30s. High 30s nonetheless, but still, we're getting close to ski season here, and then the sun's going to be setting about 7:21 p.m. Here's what's happening around the I-70 corridor today. To the west of us, a little bit warmer in Eagle, 69, low 60s in both Avon and Vail, and then down on that front range, almost 80 degrees in Denver. So it's still pretty warm down there, as it tends to be there at that lower elevation. And then what's going on the next couple days? Let's find out. Going to be a super nice weekend. We're going to see the temperatures hike back up here into the low to mid 70s. Pretty sunny tomorrow, sunny on Saturday, a little bit of cloud cover on Sunday, and then into next week, we're going to see the temperatures still stay pretty warm, but a little more cloud cover. So that's a look at that local weather forecast. Coming up, we're going to check back in with Michelle Seymour, who has got all the goods on the traffic and the roads and the construction. So don't go anywhere.
This road report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
Traffic is flowing pretty smoothly right now on I-70 over by Vail there. But you know, one of the really important things to remember if you are traveling through the I-70 corridor is right now we're at that time of year where that weather is really fluctuating from hot to cold, and you might be going over Vail Pass at 10,600 feet in elevation and have snow at the top of the pass. I remember hearing last night that it was possible in the forecast. So now is the time to really start making those appointments to get those snow tires put on your cars. But since I was in Edwards this morning, I wanted to also give you a look at, this is the new pedestrian bridge they have been building at the Spur Road interchange. And right up here on the main road is where they have put in the roundabout here in Edwards as well. So that light is now entirely gone and we are all roundabouted. You can come out on this bridge, do some fishing, check it all out. It's really nice. Now this Spur Road does get backed up in the morning. In about another 20 minutes or so, as everyone starts heading to work and school, it can get a little bit backed up. I would recommend taking Highway 6 in and out if possible and avoid using that Edwards exit. But otherwise, we have lots of projects or progress with this whole project. So we're going to take a look at the left bank in Vail next.
Hi everybody, I'm Mark Sassy. I'm a TV host for Good Morning Vail and TV8. And when I'm not talking about the outdoors, I'm in the middle of the outdoors. I spend my free time on the rivers fly fishing.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Hi, I'm Dan Saline, owner of Carrots Jewelers, located on East Meadow Drive in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 38 years. At Carrots, our passion is designing exclusive custom jewelry that features one-of-a-kind designs. Stop in and visit Carrots, a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry. To learn more about our custom designs, call 970-476-4760 or visit our website, carrotsvail.com.
At the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's, we carry flowers that signify why we want to end the disease. And we walk so that one day there will be a white flower for Alzheimer's first survivor. Join the fight at alz.org/walk.
Sign up today for the Walk to End Alzheimer's event at the Brush Creek Pavilion in Eagle on Saturday, September the 28th at 10 a.m. For more information and to register your team, please visit alz.org/walk.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
Vail's most talented architects, builders, and interior design firms are creating some of the most spectacular homes in America. And our cameras will take you inside these homes and introduce you to Vail's most respected real estate companies specializing in high-end properties. Watch the Vail Home Show each day right here on Vail's TV8 or online. And remember, you can catch this show on the web anytime at vailhomeshow.com.
This is the Local Dish. I'm your host, Mark Sassy, and our adventures today have brought us into beautiful Vail Village. Within Vail, there's a myriad of different restaurants to tempt every palate. But one we're going to talk about today is called the Left Bank, amazing French cuisine. So we're going to head on inside. Chef Jean-Michel, he's also the owner. He's in the kitchen preparing something, and he said, when you get here, come and find me. So let's go find him now and see what he's cooking up. Chef Jean-Michel.
Oh, here you are.
Surprise, surprise, you're in the kitchen. How are you?
I was waiting for you to stop cooking here.
Don't even tempt me. It looks so good. How is everything? Good?
Good, wonderful.
Yeah.
Beautiful season. Everything goes well. And today we're going to be cooking a little bit of elk.
A little bit of elk chops.
Elk chops, some shallots, red wine reduction, and fresh mushroom.
Wow, look at the mushrooms.
Just
Beautiful.
wild organic mushroom from Oregon.
And this is something that's on your menu every day?
That's something is on the menu every day, yeah.
Okay, let's walk it through. Tell us what we're doing.
Okay, we have a very hot pan here. Always need to be hot. Put a little bit of olive oil. And we had to add a little bit of butter to give some nice color to the meat.
You and the butter. You must be French.
And you see, you have something like this. And it has to be really hot in order to season the meat. So we're here, we're gonna season just a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper.
Okay.
You're gonna keep it like this for about, I would say, a minute. And turn it over, season again a little bit. And when
this is a pretty quick entree then, isn't it?
It is a very quick entree. It's called à la minute.
À la minute.
You make it to order. And when it's done on every side, like this, here you go. Turn it over, we're gonna take a plate. And we're going to let the meat rest for a little bit.
Let it take a little nap.
Yep, let it take a little nap, like this.
A meat nap.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And what we're going to do next is we do a little bit of shallots.
A little bit of shallots.
A little bit of shallots. A little bit of mushroom.
A little wild mushroom assortment.
Wild mushroom, and we're going to saute them a little bit like this. So just saute very quickly. And
à la minute.
À la minute. And after that, we're going to deglaze it with the red wine. We're going to put a little bit of au jus or brown stock.
Okay.
To finish the sauce.
Oh, it smells so good.
I like a little bit of rosemary, and you let this reduce very slowly like this for about 3 or 4 minutes. Never forget to
check.
Have a little taste. And when we're done with this, well, you put it on the bottom of a plate, and you just present your elk who's been hot and warm on top of it.
Oh, my mouth is watering. It smells so good in here, Chef. Can we head out to the dining room or the lounge and I can give it a sample?
Absolutely. Let's go have dinner.
Okay. Now, Chef, you were just preparing the elk chops in the kitchen. We come sit down in the lounge and a bunch more of delicious looking food shows up. What are we looking at?
We're looking at a lobster roll, a slider, an onion soup. Those are served in the lounge after 3:30 every day.
Okay.
You know, you can have a cocktail, a glass of wine or beer, and have a little small plate, a bite to eat.
And then everything on the menu, though, is available in the lounge.
That is correct.
You
we
can
do
have the big
everything
meals.
at 3:30. We can have an elk, we can have a Dover sole, a rack of lamb, you name it.
Okay.
If it's available, we can have it.
My mouth is watering. Let's dig in. Thanks for letting us come into the Left Bank today.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Resort.
You're looking at a live shot of the Beaver Creek Golf Course. Today could be a really good day to get out and do some golfing, but you will want to have some layers if you're going to be going first thing. I tell you what, it seems extra chilly this morning here at the base of Beaver Creek, and they did quite a bit of work doing some mowing right up from where we're standing to kind of get prepared for the upcoming season and for snowmaking and for that snow to be falling here. And this morning, oh man, Elise and I are so grateful to have some warm coffee with us because it is that kind of a brisk fall day. So excited to see these cooler temperatures though. And today, right here at the base of Beaver Creek Mountain and also the base of Vail Mountain, which both sit right around 8,100 feet above sea level, we're expecting to see those highs only reaching into the low 60s. So very much feeling like winter is upon us. Now for this evening, we'll also be seeing those overnight lows once again in the upper 30s, low 40s, depending on where you are in the Eagle River Valley. But again, good news as we're seeing those cooler overnight temperatures. It means that we are getting closer to snowmaking possibilities. And then if you are going to maybe get out for an adventure and maybe take a scenic gondola ride or chairlift ride this coming weekend, you'll see some much cooler temperatures above 10,000 feet. Now today, our gondolas and chairlifts are not running. That won't happen until tomorrow at Vail and then Saturday and Sunday here at Beaver Creek. But if you do get in those upper elevations, much chillier, temperatures in the 50s, maybe even in the 40s over in Breckenridge. And don't forget that coming up this Saturday, Zoo Salmon will be taking place here at Beaver Creek from 4 to 8 p.m. in the village. Food, great music, great wine. And speaking of food and being really healthy, Molly has some wellness tips coming up next.
Hey everybody, welcome to the TV8 kitchen. You know, you just saw Ashley up in Beaver Creek and she was saying she's so grateful to have a warm cup of coffee because we are getting into those cooler fall mornings. And I have been patiently waiting all morning now since the show started for my coffee, which I'm gonna make for you today. So a little twist on coffee. You might think this is super weird. You might have heard of it. You might have tried it. You might love it already. Bulletproof coffee is what we are making today, which, fun fact, is basically just coffee with a whole lot of fat in it. But it's a great way to actually maintain your energy levels through the day, really sustain your mind, work smarter, work faster, all that stuff. So you can see up top, you've got a little infographic here on screen of how to make bulletproof coffee. So I brought some coffee from home because I like it a lot better than the coffee here. So I'm pouring that in. Here, I actually was almost late this morning because my husband was making this himself. And I was like, dude, I need the blender. And he was like, okay, let me make my coffee. So anyway, so we've got MCT oil, which is really the secret to this coffee. It's medium chain triglycerides, okay? And so it's a healthy, well-sourced, saturated fat. I just do about a teaspoon, because if you do too much too fast, it could really upset your digestive system. You've been warned. And then about a tablespoon of unsalted grass-fed butter, which you can see here. I love this brand. Throw that in there. And then you just blend it up just for a couple quick seconds. I brought my favorite mug from home. Here we go, blending right now. All right, so super quick. Take the lid off the top and it makes this amazing sort of latte looking concoction. How good is that? Now guys, I promise I'm not crazy. Now people in the Ethiopians and the Tibetans have been doing this for centuries, long before people like me who are into keto and paleo got our hands on this recipe. They actually called it yak milk a long time ago. So the Bulletproof founder, Dave Asprey, actually discovered the concept for bulletproof coffee when he was hiking in Tibet in 2009. So I promise it's not coming out of nowhere. It's really good. And look how good this looks. It looks like a latte and it tastes so good. It's so creamy. The butter is amazing and it's gonna keep me sustained for all morning until I break my fast at noon. So that's how you should try making your coffee this morning. I mean, I'm a big fan. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Coming up, we're gonna take a really quick break and then we've got a Christie Sports sponsored Epic Morning with Michelle, so don't go away.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it!
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us!
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it!
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
And let us put you in the spirits. Glenwood Cabins Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Cabins Adventure Park.
It's awesome!
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Christie Sports Local Bike Shop with the Valley's newest full-service bike shop in Westville and rental bikes available in Vail Village.
So I am just off the bike path here in Edwards, and behind me I have the shops at Riverwalk, and this whole area just off the bike path behind the shops is known as the backyard. And then right over here we have the backyard amphitheater. So this is a great little space that they do all sorts of free concerts. Anyone can come and attend, and in fact, the Villar Underground Sound Series is getting ready to kick off. That's 7 shows, 7 drinks, all for only $125. And the launch party for this is right here, Thursday, September 26th, with Patty Fiasco. So the really nice thing is out here, you've got these umbrellas if it's sunny, some rocks to sit on if you don't want to sit on the grass. But here you could have, this time of year in September, you could have a gorgeous hot sunny day where you're in shorts, or you could have snow. So I would definitely stop into Christie Sports, get yourself some good layers, because especially when these concert series go, they usually start around sundown. It's still pretty hot, and then as that cloud or the sun drops behind the mountains there, it can get a lot chillier. So go check out Christie Sports, get your base layers, and then come check this out, as well as the rest of the series is going to take place in the Villar, and you can't beat that. 7 shows, 7 drinks for only $125. And the really cool thing about these shows is they're transferable. So what you really need to do is you need to go get yourself 2 sets of tickets. This way you can always take a friend, and you can take a different friend every time you go. And if you can't go, you can always give your tickets to friends or family, which is really nice, the fact that you can just transfer those seats like this. Now, the other nice thing about coming to one of these outdoor shows, and I'll take you up here in a couple of minutes, is we also have a bunch of restaurants and shops right behind us. So you can come on over here for the free show and get yourself something to eat, have a cocktail, enjoy all of there is here in Riverwalk. Now, you can't have your puppy dogs in here, but you can have them right outside the gates. We're going to have a check next of our local weather.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, 1 great Rocky Mountain location.
You are looking at some beautiful sunrisey clouds, as my producer has been saying in my ear this morning. So pretty over Keystone right now. I mean, gosh, it's like sort of a little bit like, when you see illustrations of the heavens. It looks a little bit like that, I think. But gosh, it's going to be a beautiful day, really kind of across all of Colorado, I think, and it's such a great time in the fall to be here. I don't know if you can hear some construction noise back behind me, but I'm here on the TV8 patio in Avon, and you know what, guys, I'm kind of a wimp. I'm kind of cold right now. And I know it's funny because these mornings are cooler and the evenings are cooler, and I know it's going to warm up throughout the day. So it's one of those things where you really have to plan accordingly, where it's like, okay, I've got to wear a jacket in the morning, but I'm going to want to be able to sort of shed layers throughout the day. So here's what we're looking at weather-wise. You can see right now as we kind of start to approach that 8 o'clock hour, the high is only 43 degrees. It is not super warm. We're really getting into these fall and winter temperatures here. The high today is 62. So we are going to see it, jump 20 degrees throughout the day. And I'm not going to want to be wearing my Helly Hansen jacket anymore, probably come 11 a.m. The low tonight, though, is going to drop pretty significantly, 39 degrees, and the sunset about 7:21 p.m. Minimal wind here, 5 to 10 miles per hour. And I think, if not tonight, perhaps tomorrow, we're getting close to that full moon, which should be pretty fun. And then, like I said, you just saw that live shot of Keystone. My God, it's gorgeous over there. Depending on where you want to get out and play on these beautiful fall days, it's going to be, a little cooler mid-mountain. We're looking at mid-50s in both Vail and Beaver Creek. Little bit chillier in Breckenridge, a high of 48 today, 52 over in Keystone, which we just saw, but mostly sunny across the board. So it's going to be really, a nice day to get out and do whatever you want, whether it's hiking, biking, just enjoying the beautiful fall scenery. It's going to be fantastic. So that's a look at your local weather forecast. Coming up, we're going to take a super quick break, and then Ashley's going to be chatting with the Beaver Creek Merchants Association, so don't go away. Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Is Cooper outside?
I don't know. Cooper? Here, boy.
If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets. Backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry, Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh.
Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park.
Elevate your adventure this summer at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park in beautiful Glenwood Springs. You'll get unlimited turns on all of the park's awesome attractions, plus 2 cave tours for 1 low price with our Fun Day Pass. Only $53 for kids and $58 for adults. Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park, America's only mountaintop theme park.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Gatorade packs carbs to refuel and electrolytes to replenish, so you can bring the heat. Nothing beats Gatorade.
Hey, joining us in the studio, I've got Peggy Chanel Ziegler with the outlets at Silverthorne, and we're going to be talking about some amazing ladies' clothing and girls' clothing today with Ann Taylor. Is this correct?
Taylor, yes.
First off, thanks for being here. Nice to see you.
Thank you. You too.
I love it when you come in.
Well, I love being here.
We have way too much fun.
Absolutely, we do.
Tell us about Ann Taylor. This is Ann Taylor Factory.
This is Ann Taylor Factory.
Okay.
It's in the Red Village at the outlets at Silverthorne. Okay. You want to take your savings card because you're going to get an extra discount.
And you can pick these up. You can pick the savings cards up
at the Welcome
for free,
Center.
right? At the Welcome Center.
Right. Yeah. Down from Starbucks. Get your Starbucks. go to the Colorado Welcome Center at Silverthorne.
So you go to the outlets to shop, outlets at Silverthorne. The stores have discounts already, but they're going to give you a free deeper discount card.
Right, and no one's
gotta
going to
have one of
ask you,
those.
do you have
Right.
your VIP savings card when you go to shop? So you want to just have it. Have
Pop
it in your
it out.
back pocket.
Show it
Oh,
off.
yeah.
Wear
Don't
it.
leave home without it.
Okay, so let's talk about, you brought in some models today.
I do.
Who
We
we have?
first have beautiful Rachel, and Rachel has on gingham. Gingham is such a hot trend for summer. You're going to see that black and white gingham umbrella. You know how it always rains here in the valley. in
You
the
never know,
afternoons.
and gingham
Isn't it?
umbrella?
Yep. Oh, yeah. She's styling. She's got her black and white adorable Cardi sweater, which is really fun. It's all piped with the white.
Cute.
Her tie front tee, and look at those adorable shorts. And then she also has fabulous leather crisscross. They're almost checkered. I want to call them Louis Vuitton inspired sandals. Her whole outfit would be $369. Comes to $150. She bought everything, so she's going to save over $200.
And then along with that discount card, the VIP savings card, it's another 15% off of $100 or more.
Yes.
That's an amazing deal
It
for sure.
really is. It
I
really,
love
really
it.
is.
Okay, who do we have next?
Okay, next we have Evangelina. And Evangelina has on a lavender jumpsuit. Jumpsuits are so on trend for summer.
Okay.
So she's got this lavender adorable jumpsuit. We've tied it into a bow. It's got a bow detail, belt detailing. It's
Okay.
all part of it. We've got her plaid fun scarf. Again, plaids are so hot. Her fabulous scarf, all of her jewelry. Look at that leather, amazing laser cut bag. And then she also has her lavender suede shoes, which have a bow detailing to them. Her whole outfit, jewelry included, is $305 retail.
Drum roll.
Comes to $155. She's going to save $149. All at Ann Taylor.
Wow,
Yep.
and that is a super
Isn't that a
beautiful
great
outfit.
look?
It really is.
She
Great
looks
colors.
fabulous.
I love it, and that's just one of the many options you're going to find at Ann Taylor Factory in
That's
the Red
right.
Village.
That's right.
Sabrina's up next.
Okay, well, Sabrina is my lady in red today because she looks like the lady in red. There she is, only she's not in total red, but she's got her flip-flop hat on. She's got her amazing jacket. It's more of a linen detailing jacket. It's got really pretty lines to it. Her floral sundress, which is really cute
Love
and
the sundress.
belted. We've added pearls, but she's got that classy look to her.
Uh-huh.
And then, of course, she's got her amazing sandals. Her whole outfit would be $448. Comes to $243. Sabrina's saving $205.
And
Way
that's
to go.
just a smattering of what you're going to find at Ann Taylor Factory, once again in the Red Village. And it's ever changing. And also, like you've told me before, go to the back of the store because there's always going to be that rack that might have some deeper discounts, and get the VIP card. This is the outlets at Silverthorne. I've got Peggy Zieglin and the beautiful models from Ann Taylor Factory.
At the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's, we carry flowers that signify why we want to end the disease. And we walk so that one day there will be a white flower for Alzheimer's first survivor. Join the fight at alz.org/walk.
Sign up today for the Walk to End Alzheimer's event at the Brush Creek Pavilion in Eagle on Saturday, September the 28th at 10 a.m. For more information and to register your team, please visit alz.org/walk.
Stepping up, always take the risk. Don't just watch it. Put your phone down and do it. Drip splash like the ice on the wrist. That's a call I can't miss. Let's do.
Vail's most talented architects, builders, and interior design firms are creating some of the most spectacular homes in America. And our cameras will take you inside these homes and introduce you to Vail's most respected real estate companies specializing in high-end properties. Watch the Vail Home Show each day right here on Vail's TV8 or online. And remember, you can catch this show on the web anytime at vailhomeshow.com.
Let us put you in the spirits.
If you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
There is definitely a little bit of a crispness to the air out here this morning, but it is a gorgeous morning so far. I'm really enjoying my walk around Edwards here, all the cool little things I am finding, but we are starting out in the low 40s this morning, around 43 or so right now over in Avon, but that should warm up. Not quite as warm as what we have been seeing. You know, this is the time of year that we start to get those fluctuations in temperatures, but we should reach a high today of about 62. So overall, it should be pretty comfortable. Great temperatures for doing that bike ride or that hike, whatever you have on your plans for today. But tonight we are going to drop back down into the 30s. So it's definitely getting a little bit cooler overnight with that low of 39, that sun setting at 7:21. So after that sun sets, it is definitely getting much crisper overnight. And then same things in the morning when you first get up, it's definitely feeling much cooler as well. But coming up, we're going to take a look at Vail Resort's epic, we're going to take a look at an epic weekend here at Vail Resorts.
There are a lot of ways to have an epic weekend, whether you are in the Vail Valley or whether you hop over Vail Pass where you might actually encounter some snow and want to hang out and do some playing in Summit County, in Breckenridge, and at Keystone. So wanted to tell you, if you want to kind of explore those areas this weekend, they are still, of course, owned and operated by Vail Resorts, and they've got some super fun stuff happening. Today, in fact, is the Breckenridge Wine Classic. I mean, does it sound like that would be bad, a wine event? I'm always in for wine events, so this is pretty cool. It's more than 100 food artisans, wineries, breweries, distilleries, and locally made products. So it's kind of great whether you are a full-fledged foodie or just kind of getting into it. There's definitely something for everyone there. It's cool because they've got, of course, food and wine tastings, but they've also got seminars and luncheons and outdoor adventures with food and wine influencers. So really a fun event that I highly recommend checking out. You're going to want to get those tickets ASAP because it is today. Also, if you are wanting to play golf, Keystone is actually a great place to do that. They have two courses, the river course and the ranch course. The river course is a par 71, the ranch course is a par 72, and they've got some pretty awesome deals happening right now. So if you want to go play any of these beautiful mountain courses, if you play after 3 p.m., you get a free golf club rental, which is pretty nice. And then also they have this cool thing where once you buy one round, after that, say you want to play another or two more, you have free unlimited play for the rest of the day once you buy that first round. So those Keystone golf courses, both of them are open until October 6th. So get there while you can for another couple weeks while the weather stays nice. And that is how you have an epic morning in either Breckenridge or Keystone, an epic morning, an epic weekend. And really get out there and enjoy. Coming up, let's check in with Ashley, who is up in Beaver Creek. Ashley, oh, it looks so nice and sunny. You look so good.
Oh, finally, Molly. Listen, Elise and I have been searching out the sunshine. It's finally starting to hit the valley floor and warm things up just a little bit. And if you like to warm things up a little bit, girl, you and I both know that we love some adventures, but we also love adventures that involve wine, right? So this weekend, it's one of the last opportunities for you to enjoy the Beaver Creek wine excursions. And this is something where you could either do a hike. They do guided hikes up to Beaver Lake, which is absolutely beautiful if you've never been before. And so you can, burn off those calories, get a great workout in, and then go back down to Bino's Cabin and enjoy a nice wine and cheese pairing. And Bino's Cabin is just in the most beautiful setting. It's right in this meadow at the base of Grouse Mountain. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then if you don't feel like hiking, don't worry. There's also a 4x4 tour option that also involves the wine and cheese. So that is one of my favorite ways to enjoy an epic weekend. weekend here at Beaver Creek, and you can book that through the Adventure Center. Now, also adventures come in some other forms like biking. If you are interested in mountain biking, maybe you've never done it before, Crested Butte has had this incredible bike park since 2009, and they have access to 30 miles of single track. And if you're not aware of what that is, that's where you only have room to have one bike on the path because it's that narrow, but it goes through the woods. There's cross-country trails, there's downhill trails, there's things for beginners and also for experts, and it's lift served. So this is your opportunity to get out there, do some mountain biking in some of the most beautiful terrain in our entire country. And also right now, the fall colors are just starting to change, but even more of a reason to book your lodging at Crested Butte because they have deals right now going on at $99 and up. So skicb.com is where you can find those lodging deals to get out there for all that fall foliage. And if that was not enough of a description for you, let's take a closer look at some great footage of Crested Butte that might just make you book that trip.
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
2.4-mile swim, 112-mile bike, and then a marathon where I'm running them down. 140.6 miles. That's what I'm building with chocolate milk. Nutrients to refuel, protein to rebuild, backed by science.
There's something fresh going on at the Coyote Cafe. Sip an all-natural margarita and share some Coyote nachos. Really hungry? Jump into these fresh sizzling fajitas or one of our classically prepared Mexican dishes. Try our fresh, never frozen half-pound burger, classic blue cheese, or go ahead and throw a little bacon on there. Not enough? You gotta try the signature Chili 14, 7 fresh peppers and 7 dried chilies combined to blow your mind. Freshen things up at the Coyote Cafe, Beaver Creek's first restaurant and bar.
Let us put you in the spirits.
If you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
Everything is starting to wake up and come alive here over in Edwards. It is still a little bit chilly outside. You've got that little crispness in the air this morning, but the sun is out. It is a clear, beautiful day here. So hopefully you're waking up, having that coffee, and making your plan to get out there We're starting off right now in the low 40s, around 43 here in Edwards. We are going to heat up, not quite as hot as what it has been, reaching a high of about 62 today. So great temperatures, but just that little bit cooler, as well as overnight we are going to be dropping back down into the 30s with a low of 39 and that sun setting at 7:21. Once that sun goes down, you are definitely going to feel it much cooler, as well as mid-mountain at the resorts. We are all the way down to 48 over in Breckenridge. Now they are that little bit higher in elevation, causing it to be a little bit cooler, but overall mid-50s at the resorts, 55 in Vail, 56 in Beaver Creek, 52 over in Keystone. And we are gonna warm up a little bit as we move into the beginning of next week. Clear, sunny skies as we move into the weekend as well. So stay with us. We have a whole other hour coming your way.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Hey, good morning. Happy Thursday. This shot is a little bit deceiving because our gondola and chairlift are not open to the public today here at Beaver Creek, but they will be open once again this weekend, so you can get out there and enjoy a beautiful fall scenic gondola ride or chairlift experience. And hi, good morning. I'm Ashley Prill. I'm your remote reporter today here live at Beaver Creek. We also have Molly Dewey in the studio. We have Michelle Seamer out on an epic morning adventure this morning, and we keep having some changing with the lighting conditions. So we have a little bit of cloud cover, we have some sunshine. It's a very cool morning here at Beaver Creek, but what a great way to, get out, to enjoy the fall, and the fall colors are just starting to turn. So taking one of those scenic chairlift or gondola rides is a great way to see all of that fall foliage. Now, if you're going to be coming up to Vail this weekend, they're going to be operating both Gondola 1 and the Lion's Head Gondola from 9:30 until 5 in Lion's Head and 9:30 until 4 at Gondola Wood. And they'll be operating those Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, here at Beaver Creek, it's just Saturday and Sunday, the Centennial Express Gondola and Chairlift, and they'll be open from 9:30 until 4:30. So, on top of that, here at Beaver Creek on Saturday, Zeus Salmon will be taking over Beaver Creek Village. This is just a great celebration that involves some delicious food, some great music, and also some great conversation with people that you may not otherwise talk to, because they set out these communal tables. So you get to enjoy these small plates of just delectable food that's created by our chefs here at Beaver Creek, some of the best in the world. And so you get to choose what you're eating, and then you come down to these communal tables. Meanwhile, Spinfony will be providing the live music and that setting and that ambiance, and it's all taking place from 4 to 8 o'clock this coming Saturday, September 14th, right here in Beaver Creek. But before we get to this coming Saturday, there's some great events that are taking place here in the Valley. And Molly, listen, I know we've kind of been revealing our weekend girls' plans to everyone, but you know what? I say the more the merrier, right, Mal? They can all join us, and they can all understand our deep love of food and wine, right? That's okay.
I sure hope that people can understand our deep love of food and wine, and I hope they don't think we have a problem, because I know you and I, we talk about wine a lot, and it's great that we live here in the Valley where wine is always flowing, and there are always so many fun events that we get to take advantage of, like tomorrow night, the Harvest Party happening at the Eagle Vale Pavilion, 6 to 9 p.m. It's for a great cause. So David Courtney, who's the owner of Beaver Liquors, really good guy. His kids go to the Eagle County Charter Academy, and so he puts together this amazing fundraiser that brings together, all of the Valley's favorite restaurants. You get to taste food from all the restaurants. There are going to be over 40 wines from around the world. live music, a silent auction, so much fun. And it's great because a lot of the chefs at some of these restaurants around town, their kids also go to ECCA along with David Courtney's kids. So it's a really fun event. Tickets are on sale right now at Beaver Liquors for $50. Another fun event happening the entire weekend is the last chance for Oktoberfest. Happening in Vail Village this weekend. This is our third and final Oktoberfest celebration here in Eagle County, and it's going to be a good one. This one was actually voted in the top 10 best Oktoberfest celebrations in the country by USA Today. So it's dancing, you get to do a little polka, you get to listen to Helmut Fricker and his band. You also get to eat bratwurst and schnitzel and pretzels and drink beer, the famous Spaten, which is actually from the original Oktoberfest celebration in Germany, is going to be available. There are Stein hoisting competitions and beer, brat eating competitions. I mean, it is just a really good time. So if you haven't celebrated Oktoberfest yet, this is your last chance to do so. But we've got a fantastic show coming up for you. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. So refill that coffee cup, and we're going to take a super quick break, and then we'll be back with a look at that local weather forecast.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Join Hope of the Grand Valley October 19th at 10 a.m. for the 5K 10K River Trail Walker Run. This is a fundraiser for Hope of the Grand Valley, which is a hand up, not a handout, by fostering and encouraging independence and self-sufficiency for low-income families. Registration is now open for all ages and goes until October 18th. Early registration is $25 or $35 the day of the event. You can register online at itsyourrace.com. Join us for the annual 5K 10K Walker Run for Hope of the Grand Valley October 19th.
This weather report is brought to you by Triumph Mountain Properties, luxury vacation rentals and residential property management in the Vail Valley.
Okay, I just have to make an admission to you, both Elise and I. First of all, fall is like our favorite time. Elise is my camera woman, but we are being such babies about being out here right now with the cloud in front of the sun. It is very chilly first thing this morning, and it's one of those things where maybe I should have put like a headband on, maybe I should have brought some gloves first thing. So if you're going to be getting out for an early morning adventure, don't do what we have done. Put on some proper layers and you'll be so happy. It really is beautiful and it's so fragrant out, especially because of the moisture that we've seen in the last couple days. But today, our highs here at the base of Beaver Creek only reaching the low 60s. So very much all of a sudden this week feeling like fall. Now, if you're going to be out and about this evening, we're also seeing those temperatures much cooler at night and that sunset happening before 7:30 last night. We were getting out to walk the dogs and I was like, wait a second, like how is it already dark? This is crazy. So it is definitely getting darker faster. We're seeing those shorter days. Again, just another great sign of fall. Now, if you are going to be out and about and exploring the valley today, and maybe you're going to be, along the I-70 corridor, temperatures will be in the 60s, even for Eagle, and in the 70s down in Denver. And then if you're going to be getting up on the mountain and going above 10,000 feet, you could find those temperatures in the 50s, even in the 40s over in Breckenridge. And I was watching my buddies on 9 News this morning as I was getting ready for the show, and they were showing pictures of snow on Vail Pass this morning. So that is something that's happening. Also, when we were on our way up to Beaver Creek this morning, the bald spot was looking extra frosty. I don't know if it was snow, but it was there was definitely a little layer of something nice and white up there, which just gets me really excited for the upcoming season. And for the next week, we do have some temperatures getting a little bit warmer back in the 70s. Denver could even see the temperatures in the 90s for Sunday and Monday. So it's going to warm up again, but then kind of cool off as we get into the beginning of next week as well. And it's all brought to you by Triumph Mountain Properties. If you're looking for one of the best places to stay, contact them directly at triumphmountainproperties.com. Up next, Michelle has an epic morning.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
Well, before we were in the Riverwalk backyard. Now I am actually up front here on Main Street, and I just thought I would take you on a little tour of Main Street here in Edwards in Riverwalk. Again, it's right off the bike path and really cool. Right across from me is our Riverwalk Theater, a really cool classic little theater, and then this is a look down at Main Street. Now, something else really cool about this location is right behind the theater is where they've just put in that new roundabout, and across the street is Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery. So if you have to come, to get your knee checked, to make a doctor's appointment, this is a great place to just stop back over, have lunch, or just kill some time if you are waiting for someone. So again, they have everything over here from, Juniper Restaurant, great little outdoor restaurants, to grab something to eat, to, I know around me there's a lot of weddings this time of year, and people are always looking for dry cleaners. It seems like we have a shortage of those in the valley, but we've got a dry cleaner over here, so that way if you're at some sort of special event up here, everything you could possibly imagine to find, you could find up here. But next in the studio, we're going to be learning a little bit more about a very important association, the Alzheimer's Association. So we're going to check in with Molly next and see who she has in the studio.
This is where I use the skills I've learned. This is where the moments I love happen. This is where I grew up, and it's also where I serve.
In the U.S. Army Reserve, you train at least 1 weekend a month and 2 weeks a year. Here, you learn the skills to lead and succeed in life while staying close to home. Part-time service, full-time success. GoArmyReserve.com.
Beaver Creek's first and only family-owned restaurant, Coyote Cafe, has become a staple in the village over the last 30 years for its laid-back atmosphere, fresh Mexican cuisine, and delicious scratch-made cocktails. Fuel your days on the slopes with inventive tacos from our new taqueria menu, signature fajita dishes, tasty kids items, and more. Join us for lunch, dinner, and après specials. 7 days a week. Call ahead for reservations.
Welcome to Boone's Wine and Spirits, where we're buying big, selling low, and having fun. This store offers the largest selection of beer, wine, and spirits. Alongside 42 cooler doors, this wide array of choices is accompanied by a knowledgeable staff and 5 in-house sommeliers. You are sure to find something that you cannot live without, or something you just have to try. Come on by, say hello, we hope to see you soon.
Is Cooper outside?
I don't know. Cooper? Here, boy.
If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets, backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry, Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh.
Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away.
Hey, welcome back to the studio. I'm Molly Dewey, joined by my new friend Chuck Smallwood. Michelle just mentioned we're going to be chatting about a really important cause, and Chuck is here today to talk to us about the Alzheimer's Walk for the Cure. Chuck, how are you?
I'm great. How are you, Damon?
Good. So happy to have you in the studio and educating our viewers about this really important event and really some important research and fundraising that's happening.
Yes, I've been involved with the Walk for the Cure for the 2nd year now. Last year, Edward Jones was in a sponsorship program, and I looked at the areas where we had walks. The closest walks were Denver, Grand Junction. So I thought, you know, it's really important that we have a walk here in the Vail Valley. So I worked with a friend of mine, Gary Wickland, who is on the board of the Alzheimer's Association, and we were able to get a walk started last year. So this will be our 2nd walk. We're really excited about it. It's September 28th at the Eagle Pavilion Park. And last year we had a phenomenal turnout. We had almost 500 people.
Wow.
Yeah, so, you know, it was so much bigger than I ever thought it would be.
Yeah.
And yet it proved to us that there was a real need in the community to support this effort.
Well, and it's kind of one of those things, like you said, you know, when you only see walks in Denver or Grand Junction, we were talking a little bit off camera, everyone everywhere has some connection to Alzheimer's, you know, and so it makes sense to have a walk here in the Vail Valley. And I know you have your own personal connections to the disease as well.
Yeah, I was first exposed to it with my mom. She suffered from dementia for about 10 years.
Okay.
And she was living in California in a home next to my sister's home. And whenever I would go visit her, you could always see the decline. There was a point where, you know, I was the stranger in the room. And after a while, my sister became a stranger, even though she visited her almost every day. So to me, it seemed really important for people to understand that, you know, we're trying to find a cure for something that we really don't understand, and it's going to take a great deal of money to pull together the research.
Absolutely. And so Edward Jones has, I think, been, made a really big impact in pulling together that money, right?
Yes, Edward Jones is a national sponsor for the walks across the country. There's over 600 walks in the country.
Wow, that's really a lot.
Yes, and you know, we teamed up with the Alzheimer's Association to be able to put this together. They've been phenomenal. They, you know, work out of their Denver chapter and support all the walks. We have 12 walks in the state.
Okay.
And so our Eagle Walk last year was number 12.
Nice.
And so we thought, you know, this would be fun, but we never thought that it would be as big as it turned out. And so we were extremely happy with the results that we had.
Yeah.
And this year we've decided to try and make it bigger, bolder, and get started much earlier.
I love it. Well, you should be really proud of the fact that this is only year 2 and you had such a fantastic turnout in year 1. So if our viewers want to either donate to the walk or participate in the walk, where can they find out more information?
There's a great website, alz.org/walk.
Okay.
And they can go there, they can donate, they can volunteer, they can start their own teams. They can also join our Edward Jones team.
Okay.
All you need to do is reference Eagle zip code 81631 and it'll take you right to our walk.
Okay.
You can see the existing teams if you're trying to sign up for one of them, or you can start your own immediately. There's also links on it to put out a donation page on Facebook and LinkedIn and Snapchat and all of those social media avenues that people can use. But we're coming into the last few days. It's only
Yes.
16 days till the walk.
16 days, it's time to sign up. Well, thank you so much, Chuck, for being here and for telling our viewers about this really important cause. I hope you have a great turnout this year, too.
And thank you very much for helping us and being a supporter of the walk.
Yes, no problem. All right, guys, that's alz.org/walk. Sign up. We're going to take a quick look at that weather forecast coming up.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
That is a live look from Avon looking up towards Beaver Creek, and there are some clouds, some pockets of sunlight in the sky. I actually think that makes it look even prettier than just straight blue skies, having that contrast. But it should clear up and be an absolutely beautiful day today. A little chilly to start out the day this morning. We're in the low 40s right now. But as soon as you're out in that sunshine for a little bit, it is going to start to warm up a little cooler than what we've had in the past week or so. That heat spell we've had has finally been broken, and as we move into the fall, those temperatures are starting to fluctuate a little bit more. Only going to reach a high of about 62 today. So much more comfortable for hiking, doing that mountain bike ride. Great temperatures for being a little bit more active with those fall sports starting up. And then as we go into this evening, we are going to drop down into the 30s with a low of 39. So those evenings starting to get a little bit cooler as well, with that sun setting at 7:21. So plan your day out. Make sure you get all those outdoor activities done a little bit earlier if you are headed out today, as well as a little bit cooler mid-mountain at the resorts as well. So just have that nice light jacket with you if you are headed out today to enjoy some of that. And I've got this beautiful bike path here behind me and river, and it just seems like such a great spot to get lost in a book. But we're going to check in next with our Eagle Valley Library District's book report.
The book report is brought to you by the Eagle Valley Library District. Read, learn, grow.
We are so lucky to have the libraries that we do in the Eagle River Valley. So with the Eagle Valley Library District, that includes Gypsum, Eagle, and the Avon Public Libraries. And they have some extensive programming that really covers any age group. And there's one that's really special that we wanted to mention today. It's called Reading Buddies. Now, this is a great opportunity, especially if you have a little one that's a little bit more shy about their reading skills and maybe needs to, bolster that for the upcoming school year. What they do is they pair local high school students with a younger reading buddy, and then they read to each other. And what's great is that the little ones have someone who they can look up to, which is, not their parent, so it makes reading seem a little bit cooler. And then for the high school students, they get a chance to have those leadership skills and those mentorship skills, and it really is just a mutually beneficial relationship. So again, it's called Reading Buddies, and you can contact the local library by logging on to evld.org to get more details about how you can get your kids signed up for this particular program, and also peruse what else they have going on for the adults. They have book clubs, they have some great technology in the Spark Studio. They have a lot to offer. So evld.org is the website. Now, coming up, there is a lot to offer here at Beaver Creek, especially with the Beaver Creek Merchants Association, and we're going to be finding out some details right after the break, so stay with us.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Hey, I'm here with Rob Prescott from the Beaver Creek Merchants Association. Good morning, Rob.
Good morning, Ashley.
It's a chilly fall morning, isn't it?
There's a little bit of nip, and we saw maybe a trace up top.
Yes, we were discussing this. Was it a trace? Is it frost? Doesn't matter. It's exciting. Winter is coming.
It's a change in seasons.
It is.
It's fall, and this is the time of year that we get some great groups in our village. And I'm here on behalf of the Beaver Creek Merchants Association. I'm the secretary of the organization. Bob Baselli and Brian Nolan are on the board, and we've got full support to roll out the red carpet for our groups.
Nice. Okay, well, there's one group that's here in particular that's been here for the last couple of days, and I've noticed because I've been doing some hiking, and there's all these people roaming around in suits. They are everywhere.
I just went and parked in the parking garage. There's a bunch of Escalades down there. And they're wearing three-piece suits with beautiful shoes.
Yes, a lot of beautiful shoes.
These guys are from around the world. It's Precious Metal Summit. And we're honored to have them here, honestly. I mean, they're a great group. They're really fun to hang out. They're supporting our stores, you know, local businesses, which is really cool. So we came with a program really to roll out the red carpet called Beaver Creek Loves Precious Metal Summit. And we just want to get it out to them, let them know that we care, that we love them being here. I mean, it's a boost to our business, our economy, honestly. We need it, so it's a good thing. These guys are from everywhere, and we really want to invite them back, bring their families back and do a ski trip, you know?
Sure.
I mean, that'd be awesome.
Right, I heard rumblings of conversations saying, oh, you know, I used to ski once or twice a year, and, you know, yeah, come on back.
I mean, these guys are from Europe, I mean, British Columbia, Canada, and, you know, Beaver Creek's on their map now, so it's kind of neat.
It is kind of neat, and what's kind of cool is that you see them in these different group settings, and right behind us here, there's a tent just full of meeting rooms, so they're busy while they're here.
Yeah, check that out. It's a new meeting to Tent City.
Right.
I mean, it's meeting rooms inside there. You know, they have one-on-one conferences. I had a customer yesterday in our store in Cowboys and Daisies, and the guy was like hustling through the store, getting stuff for his daughter and his wife. And he had 15 meetings yesterday. I mean, 15 presentations. I mean, these guys are hardcore. They're scurrying off to their next meeting, all shaking hands, doing their business. I feel like I'm in Wall Street, not Beaver Creek.
Very much, but it's nice to be able to bring that here into a mountain setting, and I'm sure that they appreciate it. And you're also showing me a card that you guys created for them. This is pretty cool. What's this about?
So Beaver Creek Loves Precious Metal Summit, and they present this card at a participating merchant, and they get a deal, promo, or special. I mean, I know Dusty Boot is doing a special burger deal for them, a special. It's not even discounting necessarily. We're rolling out the red carpet. We're doing nice things for our guests here. I mean, some of the stores are doing free shipping. I mean, we're doing a gift with purchase in our stores. I mean, everyone's doing something different just to make it fun for the guests.
Nice. But, you know, let's be honest that year round, it doesn't matter if it's just right now with the Precious Metals Summit. You guys really do roll out the carpet for every guest that walks through your door.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we work hard at it, and it's important because every guest matters to us. You know, I mean, they are our future customers. They bring more guests. Our second homeowners, oh my gosh, they support us amazingly. I mean, it's phenomenal. So we want to stay in contact with all of them, let them know all the fun events. Like this Saturday, if anybody from Precious Metals is staying over for the weekend, we got Suzamen. It's our last event of our summer series. It's communal dining, chef stations all around. I mean, it's a blast.
Oh, definitely. Some live music. It's going to be so much fun.
Heck yeah. Oh, it's Spinfini.
Right.
Spinfini, those young ladies, I mean, they take Mozart and Beethoven to the next level, you know. They rock it out. It's really cool.
Ah, so cool. Well, listen, I mean, what a great reason to come up and enjoy a great event here at Beaver Creek, visit the merchants, do a little shopping, and get in that fall spirit, right,
Oh, yeah.
Rob?
Beaver Creek loves Precious Metal Summit.
Awesome. All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break and we're going to take a look at that local weather forecast. It's definitely fall. It's here.
This weather report is brought to you by Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Elevate your adventure this summer at America's only mountaintop theme park.
That is a look over at the Glenwood Caverns, and that is just a great time for the whole family as you take that scenic gondola ride over to the adventure park and then all the rides and amusements. It is an absolutely blast to spend the day up over there. But I'm here in Edwards today, and we are starting off with a beautiful morning here as well. A little bit cooler this morning than what it has been, and I'm actually starting to see all out and about here some of those changes in the leaves. And as these temperatures continue to get cooler, these are going to drop pretty fast, or change pretty fast. We're going to see a high today of about 62, and then clear skies, nice and sunny. However, the temperatures are going to drop back down into the 30s overnight, reaching a low of 39, and that sun setting at 7:21. So things are definitely starting to feel a little bit more like fall here in the valley. If you are traveling through the I-70 corridor, much cooler in Denver as well today. They're reaching a high of only 78, 62 in Vail, 62 in Avon. A little warmer to the west, still at 69 over in Eagle. And then throughout the week, again, we are in that fall zone where those temperatures tend to fluctuate up and down. Warming up a little bit as we head into the weekend with temperatures into the low 70s. 73 on Monday, a little hotter on Saturday for your Oktoberfest at 76. 78 on Sunday, but those evening temperatures are starting to get much cooler. And so coming up in another weekend or so, we're going to be seeing a lot more trees changing. A great time for maybe a hike, wine, and dine. We're going to find out a little bit more information on that coming up next.
Let us put you in the spirits.
If you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
Join Hope of the Grand Valley October 19th at 10 a.m. for the 5K 10K River Trail Walker Run. This is a fundraiser for Hope of the Grand Valley, which is a hand up, not a handout, by fostering and encouraging independence and self-sufficiency for low-income families. Registration is now open for all ages and goes until October 18th. Early registration is $25 or $35 the day of the event. You can register online at itsyourrace.com. Join us for the annual 5K 10K Walker Run for Hope of the Grand Valley October 19th.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
At the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's, we carry flowers that signify why we want to end the disease. And we walk so that one day, there will be a white flower for Alzheimer's first survivor. Join the fight at alz.org/walk.
Sign up today for the Walk to End Alzheimer's event at the Brush Creek Pavilion in Eagle on Saturday, September the 28th at 10 a.m. For more information and to register your team, please visit alz.org/walk.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Vail's most talented architects, builders, and interior design firms are creating some of the most spectacular homes in America.
And our cameras will take you inside these homes and introduce you to Vail's most respected real estate companies specializing in high-end properties. Watch the Vail Home Show each day right here on Vail's TV8 or online. And remember, you can catch this show on the web anytime at vailhomeshow.com.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the studio. I'm Molly Dewey, joined by a person who I actually have met before, Jack Gardner. We
Hi,
live in
Molly.
the same neighborhood.
Yeah.
Our dogs have met and his dog has since passed.
Yes, he did.
But it's so fun to be like, I was like, I knew you from somewhere.
It's good to renew acquaintances.
Yes, I
Good.
love that. Well,
Good.
so Jack is here to tell us all about the Hike, Wine, and Dine event. So much fun coming up at Beaver Creek. So tell our viewers.
So the 11th annual, we can't believe it's that many, but 11th annual Hike, Wine, and Dine is Sunday, September 22 at Beaver Creek Mountain. Registration starts about 9:30 and the hike starts about 10. It's an easy hike around Beaver Creek, and it has special food tasting stations from
Yes.
the best restaurants in Beaver Creek. I mean, these are fabulous tastings. Before the event, I think it's on the screen
Yeah, you can see it
now,
up there.
is good breakfast burritos,
Oh.
mimosas, good coffees, etc. And then after the hike, there is wonderful food that is served by, again, the finest restaurants in
Yes.
Beaver Creek. Some Vail Brewing Company tasty specials and wines. And it's a fabulous family-friendly event.
Yeah.
The kids are really encouraged. Kids 12 and under are free.
Right.
And teens are $50 and adults are $100.
Right, which
And
is really a good price.
Oh, it is.
For
and
all
it's,
that you
and
get.
it's great fun.
And it goes to a good
to a
cause.
wonderful cause.
Yes.
Both the Shaw Cancer Center and Jack's Place, which is a cancer caring house at the Shaw. And Jack's Place is the child of the Shaw Outreach Team, which is the sponsor of Hike, Wine, and Dine.
Yeah.
And this is just a wonderful event
Mhm.
and a wonderful cause. Jack's Place, interestingly enough, I think it's in its 12th year now.
Yeah.
It has served over 3,000 patients and has provided those 3,000 with like 12,000 nights at Jack's Place while they are undergoing treatment at the Shaw.
Right, and it's so nice too because it's not even just the people who are going through the treatment. I think it's their families also.
Absolutely. I mean,
and that goes such a long way.
Yeah, the Shaw Outreach Team mission is, as ambassadors to the Shaw, we support the care and comfort of cancer patients and their families. And this just fulfills that mission to a T. Sue Francios is the brains behind this organization, and she just does a fabulous job. There are nine restaurants represented.
Okay.
And the food is fabulous.
The food is
but
so
the hike
good.
is the best. My favorite part of the hike, I told you earlier that my wife and I are both cancer survivors,
Yes.
so we have a special interest in this. My favorite part of the hike is along the way there's a grove of aspen with yellow ribbons, and this grove is to remember and honor all those affected by cancer. And there are hardly any of us that haven't been affected
It's so
one way
true.
or another.
Oh,
So.
gonna make me cry on camera.
Yeah, no, don't do that. This is a happy
No, it
event.
is.
And it's a real celebration
It is.
of fall here in the mountains.
Yeah.
You know, I was wondering where the color was until I woke
Yeah.
up this morning and saw fresh snow up on Mount Jackson. And I'm sure it's coming.
I'm
sure
hoping
it's
we'll be
coming.
able to see some color like we
Yeah.
just saw up on
Oh,
the screen.
yeah,
So if people want
absolutely.
to take part, adults, teens, kids, how do they sign up?
The best way is there's a website, hikewinedine.com.
Okay.
and that gives you all the specifics. You can show up and register then, but we really encourage pre-registration
Yes,
because it was sold out last year.
Yeah, it's limited to 425.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Fantastic. Well, I'm going to try to be there this year, not this
Excellent.
Sunday, next Sunday.
Excellent.
Thank you so much.
Bring
Jack.
Stevie Nicks too.
Yes, I'll bring my dog, my golden doodle.
There are lots of wonderful dogs who do this hike.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for being here, Jack, and telling us all about it.
Thank you, Molly.
All right, coming up, we got plenty more Good Morning Vail fun coming your way, so don't go anywhere.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
You're looking at a live shot from Bachelor's Gulch this morning, and it's just such a beautiful, very crisp, chilly start to our Thursday this morning. And you know, it's a good idea to have a couple layers with you throughout the day today, because in some areas here at the base of Beaver Creek, we've been able to see our breath this morning, and still with the sun kind of going behind the clouds, it really cools off very quickly. And on top of that, we're not expecting to see our highs today getting out of the 60s, the low 60s here at Beaver Creek. So good time to get the sweaters out, and also maybe some gloves and some nice cozy socks for today. Now, for our forecast, we will continue to see some sunshine, and we're also looking at our sunset tonight before 7:30 p.m. So just be aware that you gotta get those activities in that you love to do earlier in the day right now, because we're starting to see those shorter days, and also those overnight lows are starting to drop in the 30s. Now, typically we start to see that snowmaking when we see those overnight lows dropping into the 20s, but a lot of our local resorts have been flirting with the idea of starting their snowmaking for the upcoming season. It hasn't happened yet, but they're flirting with it. I'll just tell you, there's been some teasers on social media lately. Now, if you're going to be going out to explore one of our mountains, we'll be seeing those mid-mountain conditions in the 50s today, in the 40s if you're going over to Breckenridge. So it's going to be a chilly one. And don't forget that our gondolas and scenic chairlift rides are only offered on the weekends right now through September 29th. And we do have some slightly warmer temperatures on the way for the weekend before it cools down again for the beginning of next week. But a beautiful time to be here, as always, right? And if you just can't get enough of it, maybe you're falling in love with it the way that we have, and you'd like to live here full time, Engel and Volkers is definitely the way to go. We're going to learn more about them and what they have to offer next.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
I'm Tyra Redrood.
And I'm Josh Lautenberg. We're the owners of Engel and Volkers.
Welcome to our new shop in Vail Village. Engel & Volkers is an international global real estate company that started in 1977 in Hamburg, Germany. There are 735 shops in 36 countries on 5 continents with over 7,000 advisors worldwide. We were previously known as Sun & Alp Real Estate throughout the Vail Valley. It was a very successful luxury real estate firm. We're now Engel & Volkers because we wanted to offer our brokers and also our clients the best possible capabilities and services. For our brokers, they now have cutting-edge technology that they can use to better serve their clients. For our sellers, they have global marketing and exposure for their property internationally around the world and throughout the United States at shops where our buyers come from to the Vail Valley. And for our buyers, we have access to the finest properties, not only in the Vail Valley, but the entire world. The international network of Engel & Volkers is a huge benefit to our company, but primarily a huge benefit to our sellers. Because of our international presence and our presence nationwide, we can now market and advertise our listings well outside the Vail Valley, and particularly in markets where Vail Valley buyers come from, such as Texas, New Jersey, New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, Connecticut. We have a lot more exposure to buyers, and we can reach a lot more buyers because of this incredible network that we have. And with 7,000 advisors worldwide, all 7,000 of those folks know what properties that we have for sale here in the Vail Valley. Engel & Volkers came to Vail because they know the Vail Valley is growing as an international destination. They also know that as the former Sun & Alp Real Estate, we have a wonderful location here in the heart of Vail Village where buyers from all over the world walk by and come in and ask questions and inquire about real estate. We offer premium service at all price points, which is an Engel & Volkers philosophy worldwide. So we work with properties in Vail Village all the way down to Eagle Ranch. We work with primary homeowners to second, third, and fourth homeowners. We particularly focus on the luxury real estate market throughout the valley. As an Engel & Volkers shop in Vail, we'd like you to come in, feel welcome into our shop, have a coffee or a bottle of water, and sit down with us and talk about real estate or just talk about the lifestyle in the Vail Valley. We find we're very different from all the other real estate firms in the Vail Valley because not only do we have a large international presence, we're also a small boutique shop that can offer the highest level of personal service to our clients. We really have the best brokers, I think, in the Vail Valley, all 16 of us. We have a combined 100 years of real estate experience here in the Vail Valley and over $1 billion in sales. Our primary goal as Engel & Volkers in Vail is to provide the highest level of customer service to our buyers and sellers. We know the Valley really well, we know the real estate market very well, and so we've always been able to do that and we'll continue to do that. We also want to make sure that we're providing our listings with the highest level of international exposure worldwide.
Here at Engel & Volkers, we guarantee the best possible customer service.
So please come visit us in our Vail Village shop so we can help you find your dream home. Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Yes, it's the first word of any new discovery. But when allergies attack, the excitement fades. Allegra helps you say yes with the fastest non-drowsy allergy relief and turn any half-hearted yes into an all-in yes. Allegra, live your life, not your allergies.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
Oh, standing in the sunshine, it is just downright glorious at Beaver Creek this morning. Very much like fall for sure this week. We're really seeing those nice cool temperatures in the morning and also those cooler / chilly cold temperatures overnight, which is great news, right? We're really excited to see the changing of the seasons, and coming up for the next several days, we're going to see a little bit more warm temperatures than what we're seeing for today. So even for Denver, they could potentially be seeing those highs back in the 90s for Sunday and Monday. For us, most likely in the upper 70s, but it's going to be a really pleasant weekend, a lot of sunshine in the forecast. And then as we get into the beginning of next week, we'll start to see things cooling down once again, more moisture headed back our way. But what a beautiful time that you picked to be here in the Rocky Mountains. And if you haven't decided to come up for the weekend, what are you waiting for? There's some great deals to be had. Beautiful sunshine, gorgeous cooler temperatures. It's going to be a stunning weekend. And right now we're going to send things over to Michelle for another epic morning adventure, and then you and I have some shopping to do.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
So this portion of the Eagle Valley Trail, recreational trail, is one of my favorites because it's paved. So it's really easy to ride your bike on, take a stroller on, walk, whatever your mode of transportation is. But there are all these fabulous little out sections right off the trail. So it has all these really fun little excursions. And as you can see, this is not a little trail. It actually connects 9 communities from Glenwood Springs to Summit County, and is a 63-mile trail that ties into regional transit routes and other trail systems in Eagle and adjoining counties, altogether hitting 193 miles of paved trails. So this is a great area, and with all these nice little outcroppings, you can easily take a little bike ride and do some fly fishing like this gentleman out here this morning, just right off the bike path. And the other nice thing about coming to this area is you don't have to bring anything with you. You've got Riverwalk right behind you. So it is a great way to spend your day here in Eagle County. Beautiful weather, get out, come for a bike ride, have yourself an epic morning, or maybe just do a little shopping. We're gonna check in with Ashley next, and she's gonna be stopping in Little Dudes and Daisies.
Beaver Creek's first and only family-owned restaurant, Coyote Cafe, has become a staple in the village over the last 30 years for its laid-back atmosphere, fresh Mexican cuisine, and delicious scratch-made cocktails. Fuel your days on the slopes with inventive tacos from our new taqueria menu, signature fajita dishes, tasty kids items, and more. Join us for lunch, dinner, and après specials. 7 days a week. Call ahead for reservations.
Find your new floor today. We can install it right away. Our full-time staff of professionals will install your new floor to the highest quality standards. Your new floor comes with a lifetime installation guarantee. With over 150 choices of beautiful hardwood floors and luxurious carpet in stock now, you'll find the perfect new floor for your home. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know floors.
Oh, welcome to Little Dudes and Daisies, your headquarters for all things adorable and amazing. And I'm here with the proprietor, Rob Prescott. Rob, you have changed. We were talking with you earlier because you were representing the Beaver Creek Merchants Association, but you have prepared for the weather this morning, sir. It looks good.
Got to put on the leather puffy. This is a Scully.
Nice.
Yeah.
A
They do
leather
vests
puffy.
also.
I've never seen that before until actually you showed me this in the store a couple of weeks ago, but this is gorgeous.
Oh yeah. As the weather changes, we're ready for our customers. You know, our guests are coming in, they're looking for warm clothes.
Right. Well,
Here
and
we are.
okay, and so Little Dudes and Daisies, as the name suggests, is for the little guys in the family,
Yes.
but you also have Cowboys and Daisies, which is where you can find this guy.
Correct. We can outfit the whole family. That's been the concept. I do have a bit of an announcement though. Little Dudes and Daisies is probably the shortest business venture I've ever had. We're closing.
You're
The end of the
closing.
month.
What?
End of the month, the 30th, we're out. We're going to consolidate into Cowboys and Daisies, some of the looks, and then we're moving most of it down to Breckenridge because Breckenridge is the larger footprint. We're going to be able to really showcase our brands and outfit the whole family.
Okay, so this is your time to come in right now.
Well, make lemonade out of lemons, right? I mean, we're doing store-wide 20 to 50% off, and then it's going to be a progressive sale from there. So it's deals. We're getting grandparents coming in here and buying for all their kids, you know, 7 grandkids, 14 grandkids, whatever. But this is the time. And we're also in transition, so people come from Florida. I mean, our summer stuff is 50% off, and we're doing our fall. I mean, it's deals all over the place. So,
Okay. So
here we go.
This is the time to come in. Now, also coming up this weekend, there you have this brand that I'm so in love with. Can we just show this pillow? They have the collegiate ones, but then you also have the Colorado ones. And tell us about this brand.
Okay, so we're doing a trunk show. Lisa's coming out here from Cat Studio from California this weekend. Suzamen is our last event of the season. Suzamen is communal dining. There's chef stations around, and we've got live entertainment with Spinfini. And we're doing a trunk show in our store. We'll have a tent out front. She's bringing all kinds of fun, new product. We do the collegiate collection and the geography collection, and it's a blast.
I love the way that this is all hand stitched. So you know, like what an amazing gift to give someone or to take home with you to remember your adventures in Colorado.
Totally. I mean, this is the summer Colorado. This is the newest one in their collection. She's actually bringing some new ones on Saturday, so this was new this summer.
Okay.
Yeah. I had a lady come in and buy 5 pillows the other day. She bought Martha's Vineyard. And that's the thing about this. They do the geography collection, so they do cities and states, national parks, and then the collegiate collection. They're up to 79 schools.
Oh, I've seen my Florida Gators in your store.
Yeah.
I don't think I don't have my eye on that pillow.
Right.
But then on top of the pillows, then you also have some great little accessories that could be, I mean, just such great gifts if you want to get ahead of the curve for the holiday
Like
season.
these pouches, just a fun little doodad bag. They're woven. I mean, it's all hand stitched in there. It's amazing detail.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
and on the
cool.
back, got a little hiker and the birds.
That's so cute. That's so cute.
So they've got these in the same thing, geography collection, collegiate collection. We also do the bar towels, kitchen towels. We do the glasses, the frosted glasses. So, I mean, it's a comprehensive collection. And the trunk show is actually in Breckenridge, it's Friday during the Wine Classic. And then here we're doing it Saturday during Suzamen.
Okay. What a great way to, to have a hostess gift to maybe give someone, or also, I mean, if you're outfitting your new home here in the mountains, these are so classic, and there's so much, again, just love that's put into every single piece that you're going to find in your stores. All right, Rob, we are out of time. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, and come to Little Dudes and Daisies and get the great discounts before they are gone.
Yep.
You're the best.
All
All right,
right.
we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Okay, that's a wrap on our Thursday edition of Good Morning Vail. A big thank you to all of our guests this morning and also to my girls Molly and Michelle. And we have another great show in store for you tomorrow morning. We are live 7 days a week from 7 to 9 a.m. And tomorrow I have the tough job of having to take you shopping in Vail. I know, it's so hard, but we are talking shoes, we are talking housewares. We're also going to be taking you to one of the coolest consignment stores where you can outfit your entire home for so much less than what you'll find at some of the big box stores, and they have the coolest items. So that's headed your way tomorrow. We'll see you bright and early live at 7 a.m.